Hey guys, on my last post I demonstrated a very common serve problem across all levels, even the professional level, which is called the racket drop leak. And I'm going to give you a quick explanation of what it is. So what should happen on a serve is that once we reach the trophy position of the serve, is that the body should be fully loaded. So on this particular serve, my body is just beginning to load as my racket reaches the trophy position. And now, unfortunately, my racket continues to drop down and I'm still continuing to load. You can see that the knees are still continuing to bend. And this is where I start accelerating from. It's somewhere deep inside the racket drop. So when this happens, you are of course going to lose a lot of momentum, a lot of acceleration, and the timing of the serve is going to be greatly compromised because of that. And a few reasons why this might take place on your serve is a serve rhythm that is a little too quick on the bottom portion of the service motion. So if you're taking your racket up too quickly, sometimes this will lead to a racket drop leak. Also, if the arm is working in isolation, meaning that you're moving the racket in isolation without anything else happening in the body, this is also a cause of the racket drop leak. So the way you should structure your serve is load the body and be ready on load when that racket reaches the trophy phase. A good way to do that is to serve with a lag, but it's not absolutely necessary. You can do this with any type of take back. As long as your body is fully loaded when that racket reaches the trophy phase, you can see here how my body is loaded. And now once that racket starts to go back, the entire body begins to unload and uncoil. And what happens as a result of that is that you will be able to transfer your entire body weight into the racket drop, and therefore you're not accelerating from a lower place and therefore losing momentum. This is a little bit of a tricky problem to see on a serve, and it's kind of hidden inside the service motion. So part one of my series, What's Wrong with My Serve, was a little bit tough, but I have a couple of easy ones coming up. Stay tuned for part two, where I demonstrate another very common serve problem.